Hello again, everyone. It's Jan Monahan for Wrapping with Jan, and it's another Washi Tape Wednesday. Today we're going to be making one of my last projects for Valentine's Day. We're going to be making a Valentine's Day shaker card. I've got the wide washi tape with some lavender and pink and gold on it. And you don't have to use squares. You can use a circle die or an oval die or a triangle, rectangle, doesn't matter, but you will need to make some kind of opening in the card. The next thing we're going to use is some tulle. A tulle is more, I don't know, I guess it's more of a wedding thing. I'm going to use it today to contain my little shaker pieces there. I've got some sequins and hearts, and I've also got some double-sided tape. And many times when you watch my videos, I'll tell you that it's good to watch my videos so I can make the mistakes and you don't have to. I made a lot of mistakes with this. This is the first time that I have used washi tape and tulle and sequins and double-sided tape, and those don't always gel. But anyway, I've sped up the places that I had trouble, but you will see how much trouble I have with the washi tape and the double-sided tape. First thing I'm going to do is cover my card front, which is just a piece of cream-colored cardstock. I'm going to cover it with the wide washi tape. And I have found it much easier if you anchor the washi tape before you try and put it on whatever surface you're working with. That way it stays still, and wrinkles, you can keep wrinkles to a minimum. And rather than try and cut off the edge of the washi tape, I'm just going to fold the ends over, and after I get through with this, I'm going to take it to my my trimmer, and I'll use the trimmer to cut off the sides rather than a pair of scissors. I've tried several times with washi tape to use scissors, and it just doesn't work well unless you've got a pair of scissors that has a really good coating of Teflon. All right, let's keep going with this. I'm going to measure my tulle here, and I don't want to make the opening for the shaker card bigger than the tulle is wide. That would be disaster. All right, I'm not sure the measurement of this particular square, but this is Simon Says Stamp Stitch Square. I've had this set for a long time, and it has come in handy on many occasions. All right, we've got everything measured, and I'm going to take this over to my cardstock trimmer, my paper trimmer, and trim off the sides, and voila. My Gemini, I do use a Gemini Junior, and it does a wonderful job of die cutting. That low voice and the squeak was my son poking his head in the door, telling me that the University of Dayton basketball game is on. But he doesn't give two hoots about what I'm doing here, so I apologize for that interruption. That little square that I cut out and put aside, I'll use for something else. I'm not sure what, but I can usually come up with something. All right, now I'm going to try and put this washi tape, double-sided tape, and I'm using score tape for this, and this has been my go-to tape for years. And this is the first time I've used it on the surface of washi tape, and for some reason these two tapes aren't getting. Let's finish this double-sided tape disaster and go on with our tool. There will be another double-sided tape disaster as we move along. The tool I'm using is just it's a kind of a baby pink, bubblegum pink, but it isn't, it's basically see-through, and everybody will be able to see my, my collection of sequins and confetti and what have you. Okay, so we're going to put this on without making any wrinkles, which can be a challenge if you're not watching what you're doing. Tulle is absolutely beautiful in weddings and on veils and trains and what have you, but it is very, very difficult to work with. Okay, let's load this up. And all I've got here is some sequins, and I cut out some, from cardstock, I cut out some purple hearts and gold hearts, and I think I've got a few pink hearts in here. Now if I can get them corralled, we can go ahead. All right, here we go again with the double-sided tape to try and stick these things together, and I'm going to speed it up again. And I'll just let you watch all the difficulties that I had. Well, my problem there is that I probably shouldn't have used a craft knife. I don't think I made any holes in the tool, but I wouldn't put it past me. I suppose when I get it mailed, I'll get a note from my mother or whoever sent it to now. That's all over my rug. Oh, sorry, Mom. All right, we finally got this together. This was a tedious task. I hope if and when you do this, it turns out a little bit better than mine did. And I have cut out from the videotape me taping the cards onto the card base. I figure you've suffered enough. So let's get this last piece taken off. And even this is tough. Come on. All right, now we can get down to business. All right, this, if we put this very carefully and center it on the card base, and we can get going with the sentiment. I created this sentiment in black cardstock because black is the color that the eye focuses on first. And I wanted the person getting this to understand that it was even though you don't see a ton of hearts and red and pink and white, I wanted them to make sure that they knew that this was a Valentine's Day card. I'd like to thank everyone for watching my Washi Tape Wednesday video. I know your time is precious and I appreciate you spending it with me. I will be back later on, probably this week, and finish up Valentine's Day. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up, and any comments, positive or negative, hopefully constructive criticism if it's negative. Once again, this is Jan Monahan for Washi Tape Wednesday.